Jay Jackson. We here live at the Oceans Bar and Grill, here to celebrate Ustream Radio series. Now, I got a pleasure and honor to sit here with the beautiful and the lovely. Where do I start at? Radio personality, eye candy model, spoken word. Where do I start at? Truth Hurts. How you doing today?
Hey, how are you? How are you? I'm glad to be here. Thank you, Oceans, for having me.
Oh man, don't. It's a pleasure and an honor for you to take out your schedule and sit here and talk to us. Now, where do I start at? I mean, I wanted to talk about the performance and stuff that you got going on tonight. Let's talk about the spoken word. What inspired you to get into doing spoken word?
Well, like a lot of young ladies, I held a lot of things in being younger that I probably should have said to people out loud, but I didn't. And later on, I would always go back in my head in my room and I'd get a pencil and a pen and I'd always say, man, next time I'm going to say this and next time I'm going to say that. And then finally, I just got to a point where I was like, I never wanted to hurt anyone's feeling, but my feelings always seemed to get hurt. So I was like, you know what? This is the beginning of Truth Hurts, because if you're going to tell me my truth, then I'm going to give you your truth.
Now, I wanted to get into that because it's one thing about your work. It's kind of different. It's kind of out of pocket what you usually hear with spoken word and everything. Now, I know you get a lot from that. You care to touch on that?
Well, I started out just writing, but a lot of the things, for some reason, I have a talent that I can write from other people's emotions. So a lot of my pieces that are powerful, people think they come from me, but bits and pieces of it come from me, and some of it comes from other people that I might speak with that touch me. Because I think that in every day-to-day walk of life, someone should touch you. Because I think when we stop touching each other, we stop feeling.
Hey, that's a real deep statement. Now, I want to get into, because you do so many, where do I start at? What the acting? How was that whole transition? Going from that, doing the acting, how was that whole transition?
Well, I started out doing the spoken word, and when I went into it, I had this vision of what I thought everything was supposed to be like. I thought I was coming into a society of where people were just very open and accepting to everything. But when I got out there, I was different. So I wasn't like your typical Erykah Badu or your Jill Scott. So I didn't have the natural hair. So they gave me hell. With the women, I wasn't earthy enough. With the men, I was too cute or whatever, or too sexy, and it was just like I felt like I didn't fit in. And then I was inspired by Maya Angelou. I always felt touched by the things that she did, and so I had to be able to bring out all parts of it. And sometimes people think that spoken word is just this, but to me, I don't think that there is any right or wrong. So I brought all my passion and all my dramatics out. And my best friend, she tell me all the time, girl, you are so dramatic. Oh, you're a drama queen. I'm like, yeah, I am. So I just monopolized on it and pulled everything together. I think that's what you have to do. You can't just have one key to go in a door. So who I am, I'm a Nannette Truth Hurts. If I could say one broad statement, I'm a key to many doors.
Oh, wow. Now, I need to say this. Shame on you, spoken word people. Let's let everybody in. Now, I want to speed it up a little bit and get into, like you said, you got the avenue. It's like the new show, Reality Check, there on Ustream Radio. Okay to touch on that?
Yes, I have a fabulous co-host. My co-host is Reality Check with Chi Chi, and what we do is we tell you have all of these reality shows that are out here now, and you have people that want to give their opinion on it. You have so many guys that watch the show, and yes, guys, it's okay for you to say that you watch the show. But you have so many guys that watch the show and they comment, whether it's by force or just, just because they want to watch it. And we just tell you their opinion, but the important part is we give you our opinion. Sometimes it's not really nice, but what's the important part? America. We speak from America's soul. And I think sometimes when people get so Hollywood, they start believing their own PR, and they stop wanting to hear the truth. you can always come to Reality Check with Chi Chi and Nannette Truth Hurts for the truth.
Oh man, I didn't caught myself listening to y'all show, man. Oh man, what you talking about? What? And I'm like, hold on, what am I? Man, the guys and everything. And I gotta say, I really enjoy the show. Make sure y'all check it out on Ustream Radio. Hot show that comes on every week, or you can always catch it on demand. Oh man, it's a pleasure as well as an honor. I know you're gonna set it off.
Yeah. And I just want to say, I'm not crazy. All of these pieces do not represent me. They represent some of me, some of you, and some of you.
So that means it's gonna be off the chain. Make sure y'all tune in. We're gonna bring you this hot performance with Nannette the Truth Hurts. It's been a pleasure as well as an honor.